Hi everybody, welcome back. Hope you're all keeping well. This week we're going to be making a beef pie with a puff pastry top. So please hit that thumbs up and subscribe if you're new here. Now let's have a look at the ingredients. Here we have the ingredients for the pie. Some diced up beef. These are just a couple of rump steaks I've diced up. About 600 grams, so just over a pound of meat. I've got leeks here. I quite like using leeks. You can use onion if you want. This is just one whole leek diced up. Got 3 cloves of garlic there, finely diced. Couple of carrots chopped up, about an ounce of butter. We've got a tablespoonful of plain flour there for thickening up the sauce. We got 400 milliliters, or what's that, 14 fluid ounces of beef stock, and of course we got some puff pastry ready made. So it's important beef is out for about 15 minutes before you start cooking, and likewise you want the puff pastry out of the fridge for about 15-20 minutes. Just makes it easier to put on. So we'll head over to the hob now and we'll get cooking. Here we are at the hob. Got my nice big pan, about a tablespoonful of olive oil on the bottom, and we're going to start off by frying up the diced beef first. We'll pop that in. And we're going to just let that brown off in the pan. So that's going to take 5-10 minutes just to brown. Keep moving it around. You don't want it to burn. You just want it to brown off. You can see there some of the chunks are bigger than others. Just makes it more interesting when you slice into the pie. So I'm going to brown this off and then I'll come back when it's done. There we go, the meat's browned off. So we're going to add in the garlic now. So that's just 3 cloves of garlic chopped up. Put that in and give that sort of 30 seconds just to fry up around. Then we're going to add in leeks. We want to let that fry for a minute or two till they start going that glassy colour. And they're going to start to soften slightly. As you can see there, it's going that sort of glossy, glassy colour, a bit translucent, softening up. Now I'm going to plop in the ounce of butter, 25 grams. Let that melt. There we go. Now we add in the flour. Sprinkle that all over. The flour is there just to thicken up the sauce. I'm going to put in a little bit of black pepper. A couple of grains of that. And just a little bit of salt as well. Salt and beef seem to go together really, really well. Now we'll pour in the stock. Mix that around gently. You can see already there the stock is starting to thicken up to make a nice gravy in amongst the meat. And now we'll add in carrots. And what I'm going to do is just let that simmer for about 5-10 minutes. Then we'll put it into the pie dish and we'll pop it in the oven. It's been simmering now for about 10 minutes. I did add a little bit more liquid to it, just some hot water, because it was drying out a little bit. Just something to keep an eye on while you're cooking it. You don't want it to dry out completely. So you want to have enough juice there to make a nice gravy in the pie. So I'm going to take this off the heat now. We'll head over to the workbench and we'll start making up the pie. So we got my pie dish here. This is a 12-inch, 30 centimetre long dish. You've seen this before. I use it for making other pies and do my roast potatoes and everything in. It's a nice Pyrex glass dish. So we'll just pour this in now. Just move it around so everything's even. Here we go. Now we get the puff pastry. Remember, it's been out for about 15-20 minutes out of the fridge. Makes it more malleable for putting on. You don't get that cracking from it. I'm just unrolling it here to the side. Sheet. Just lay it over the top and press around the edges. There we go. We got a sharp knife. And just trim the edges off. Now you can go over this with an egg wash, so simply an egg beaten in a cup with a pastry brush, or simply just some milk, just to help it brown a bit quicker, but I like to leave it in the oven for a bit longer to brown. So you can just take some of the excess and just put it on top just for extra bits. If you're artistic, then you can make a pattern, or but let me just put them on just for extra flaky pastry. Saves wasting any then as well. So that's ready to go into the oven now. Middle shelf, 180 degrees Celsius, 360 degrees Fahrenheit, for about 45 minutes to an hour, depending on your oven. So I'll pop this in now. When it's done, we'll take it out and have a look. There we go, one pie. It's been in the oven for just under an hour, 360 degrees Fahrenheit, 180 degrees Celsius. It's a shame you can't smell it. It smells absolutely delicious. So there we are, one beef pie ready for serving up. So there we go, guys. That's how I make my beef pie. Don't forget to put any comments or questions down below. I love hearing from you guys. I'll pop another video here and here. The old subscribe button in the middle. Give me the thumbs up, please. Thanks for watching. I'll see you next time. Bye for now.